Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Kindly like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be able to motivate me to offer you more knowledge about construction. So in today's session, we shall look at designing an RCC structure in Etabs. So this design will help us to get the steel values we shall use in detailing and giving to the clients for the construction. So the first step we shall do is make sure that our model has been analyzed. So in this case, we can first unlock the model. Then we can run the analysis again. So after analysis is done, we can set up our design parameters. So when you go to the design tab, concrete frame design, then we can view or revise preferences. So you need to revise these preferences according to your country code. So these are desired preferences according to the country code being used here. And after if you're done, you can change the design code here as you prefer. So next, we shall look at selecting design combination. So coming back here, design, concrete design, select design combinations. So you already have our design combination selected here. So they would be initially from here to here, this to this, then okay. So after selecting our design combinations, then you can able to design. Start the design. So it's a shortcut of Shift F6. Or you come to design tab, concrete frame design, then check or start the design. So after the design is complete, we can go to the elevation view to see the values of different members. So if we come here and we go to the elevation. See one of our elevations. So if you come to the design tab, then concrete design, then we should first verify our design, then the concrete frame design, then the display design info. So when we come to display design info, we choose for the design output. We can look at identify all failures, to be able to show what failures we have in our design. Okay. And this should be in our 3D view. The 3D view will help us to identify the design failures. And in case there is a design failure, say in the column or beam, it will appear as a red. So in this case, we don't seem to see any design failure, so we shall go back to verify our members to see if they all passed. So this shows that all our concrete frames passed the design check. So this design phase only works to design the frame members, not the slab. So the design of a slab, you come here and you opt for concrete slab design. So in this case, you're looking at only the beams and the columns. So since all members have passed, this shows that our building is safe. But even if it is safe, it has to be economic. So in case of any failures, if they had been present, or in case of need to make the design economic, we should unlock the model from here, then be able to change the properties such as dimensions of the components, and again assign these new properties to the components, and we put run the design again. So if we select a column, it will give us the design information of the column in the both combinations which we use to design. And same works for the beam. If you selected the beam and try it. So yes, if you selected and right click on a beam, still it would offer you the design information of that beam by right clicking. So during the design phase, you should be able to keep running the analysis, adjusting the sizing properties to be able to get everything safe. So in this case, if you'd like to display a percentage of rebars, say in the beams, we can go back to an elevation view. We go to design, concrete form, display design information. Then you can look at the total rebar percentage. Okay. So our total rebar percentage in the columns in this view is 1%, which is a good percent according to our design codes. For a rebar percent to be safe, it should be less than 3 or not more than 2.5% to avoid failures in columns. And when the design bar rebar is less, it is easy to concrete and vibrate these columns shown here. So still in our display design information, we can be able to display other properties such as total longitudinal reinforcing, the general reinforcement details, the column PM interaction ratios, the beam column capacity ratios, and other properties, and all these can be viewed in the elevation views. So in order to resize the components, you just need to unlock the model and then redefine column and beam sizes according to the codes using the thumb of rule according to the sizes of elements to be used as sites. Then you analyze, run model, then again carry out a concrete design check. So after the design phase, we could generate a report, so file, report, then add a new user report. So you could give the report name, the name of the building. In the definitions section, you could deselect all, then you enable material details and frame section details. And here you could enable the load case details and load case combinations. In the assignments tab, you could select or deselect all, output deselect all. Then in the design, you could look at the concrete frame, enable summary results, and you enable overrides. Then you could also, you could create it with these settings. Then you say you can enable calculations, say all, then you create. So shall be able to create our new report, which will give us the reinforcement areas, which you can be able to use to design our beams and frames. So when you come into the Model Explorer, we shall be able to view the created report. So create the report as CK and come the concrete frame design. And we can go to create, then we can put to fit the page. It's to width. Yes, so this will help to give us the design information. We need to design for the steel reinforcement. So it's giving us the rebar areas, which could be helping us in finding out the steel reinforcement to use in our design, and it gives us more information. So with this design, the structural engineers could be able to come up with the steel rebar sizing and information according to the Eurocode, and be able to forward it to the drafting team to be able to come up with the drawings to offer to the clients. So this report could be, its control information, so it could be printed out using the desired printer. It could also be exported as a Word document, or you can regenerate it. So this report will help to provide the design information we need to consider when designing our frame properties. So that's it for today. See you again. So in today's session, I haven't gone much into the depth, but in future I will look into the depth of using Etabs in design, such as designing steel structures, then loadings for the dynamic loadings and static earthquake loadings and wind loads will be covered in future. So detailing is very different from designing. Engineers need to learn AutoCAD to be able to be good at detailing. See you again.